Hey, nya, I'm a kitty cat, nya. I nya, cause I'm a cute little kitty girl, nya. Nya, 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 nya. I'm for a cat, let me nuzzle your thighs. Nya, nya, nya. Feed me treats, pat my head. Nya, nya, nya. I'm a VTuber, meow for me. Nya. Hey, nya.
And now I want to go ahead and talk about a couple things. Really quickly. Boys. I remember before... Oh my god. Oh, thank god I have my alerts off for that one. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted Mikey. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody. I remember we talked about con etiquette. I'm gonna go ahead and assume this was just some random lurker who decided to cause a little bit of ruckus for fun. But, okay. My little thing is that, like, okay, there was a VIP area. I'm gonna go ahead and say that one thing I really didn't like that that Uwu Market did, that we're gonna obviously change next year, is like they made a whole ass VIP area, which the intent of it wasn't supposed to be for just like, you know, I didn't want it to be seen as like, oh, this is for the cool kids, but it really did look like that, which kind of, I didn't want that at all. What it was meant to be was supposed to be a place for VTubers to take their mask off if they wanted to breathe, right? It wasn't really supposed to be something that looked like that, and I don't think they had bad intentions with that, but that's what it ended up looking like, which is why anybody that was there didn't really see me sitting on that couch, aside from the time I was crying because I didn't want Cinder to leave. But yeah, that was just one part that I was like, next year I would rather not have that, because I don't like looking like I'm above people or whatever. I don't know. Like, yeah, the VIP, it was just supposed to be an area for like, for us to be able to take off our mask and not have to worry, you know. That's what it was supposed to be, but it didn't look like that. And I already told him, I already told them that like next year I don't want to do that because it feels really weird to me. That's why a lot of times I was jumping on the dance floor instead. I would have rather, I was like hiding behind where I was supposed to be, or I was on the dance floor. That's what I was doing. I wasn't really on the couches, you know, obviously. And but because of that, it was just this open VIP area, and it was, yeah, supposed to be a place for us to just chill without our masks on. A couple people got inside that weren't supposed to be there, and specifically one thing happened that was that had me and Tricky a little bit spooked. So Tricky and I were on the dance floor, and we were dancing, and then Tricky was getting pretty drunk, so I was like, okay, Tricky, like, let's get out of the dance floor, let's sit down for a little minute, like, let's just take a little rest and relax so you can like cool down, right? So we're just sitting together, and I obviously don't have my mask on because we're in the back area. We're just chilling back there, we're just talking, and all of a sudden, this guy comes up to us and sits down, like, right next to me. And then I, like, kind of look over at him, and he says, hey, guys, can I take a picture with you guys? And then I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Because that same night, all of the staff and stuff were asking us to sign and take pictures. So, we didn't really think much about it. And so we said, yeah, sure, why not? Let's take a picture. Luckily, I had my mask with me, so I put it back on just in case, because, you know, I wanted to make sure I had my mask on. Tricky didn't have hers. So the picture, you know, it was whatever. Like, I had mine, but she didn't. And I was, rightfully so, she shouldn't have really needed that because we were in the back area. But then we kind of both look at him and realize that we don't even recognize who this man is. And so Tricky and I get a little bit sus. And so Tricky says, so are you like staff or something? Like, I haven't seen you here before. And he said, no, I'm not staff. And then I was like, oh. She says, so, oh wait, are you like not with Uwu Market? Are you just like a regular security or something? And he says, no, I'm not security. I snuck inside. They just let me in.
Excuse me, what?
And then I just kind of look over at Tricky and go, what the fuck? And so she says, you know, you're not supposed to be like, she was trying so hard to be friendly, but obviously we were both kind of a little, what the fuck is going on right now? And so Tricky says, you know, you're gonna get in trouble if security catches you back here, right? Like you should be careful, like you shouldn't be back here. And he says, oh, I'd get in trouble for being back here? And yeah, you're gonna get in trouble for being back here. And he says, oh, should I leave? And then I look at him and say, yes, you should leave. And so right after that happens, I look and I see Shocks running over to us. And then I see Logan, like my security guard, start running up. And then I look back to my left and the guy just bolts. He's just gone. He just runs. And then Logan says, what's going on? What's going on? Chuck says, who the fuck was that? What was that? I said, this guy just literally snuck in and got inside. What the fuck is going on? And then I look over, they were like, which one was he? Which one was he? And he disappeared before anybody could catch him. And I just sat there, standing emoji, going, what the fuck just happened? And so I text everybody in the group chat that we had to be careful and to make sure to like not take your masks off right now because somebody just snuck in. And then we realized a bunch of people were sneaking in that weren't supposed to be there. Oh, ooh. Luckily it wasn't anything crazy, but it was still, oh my god. What the fuck? What? Yeah, so we're also hearing stories of people trying to fake their way to getting into the pack, which I guess some people got a little too comfortable. Y'all had me worried. Bro, I was just trying to cuddle with Tricky. I got cock blocked, bro. The security seems severely understaffed. Yeah, that was a problem that we're definitely gonna fix next year. But like I said, this is when I realized, oh, we're a lot bigger than I thought we were because things like this ended up happening that never happened before. Additionally, I was just chilling in Rain's hotel room one of the nights. We were just talking about the day, and then I get a knock on her door. And I said, did you order room service? She said, no. And then I go and open the door, and it's some people saying, oh, sorry, this isn't my friend's room. And I just say, okay. And then I close it right away. And what the fuck, dude? I couldn't even... That was all in the same night. They two people got too comfortable, dude. Bruh, it was crazy. And like I know that people really want to meet like their favorite streamers and stuff, and I say that's completely fine. Like, I'm here to take pictures, say hi, have a conversation with you and stuff, but like I think there are some moments in time where people want some privacy, whether you're like famous or you're not, and you just want to fucking chill in your hotel room or just chill with your favorite Tricky Wee and not have to worry. But like, what the hell, man? That was crazy. And then, oh my god, I felt so bad because then after that, everybody got Waffle House. And I come back down and we're all just sitting there talking about how these people were sneaking in. And then immediately after that, some guy comes up to us and says, hey, can we hang out with you guys? And Shucks was like, so tired of all of these people that were... He's like, absolutely not. I felt so... Granted, I think that guy was just drunk because his friend was trying to push him away, but like... I felt really bad, but yeah. Hey, is this seat open? Yeah, I don't know. We were just trying to relax at that point. It was 2 in the morning. We were tired. We just wanted to hang out. And also, I don't know if you're in the chat, my guy. I don't know what you were doing over there, but like, this guy was pretending to be on his cell phone and and just walking around us. My guy, please, at least don't be that obvious about it. You could just ask for a picture, please. It was crazy. Oh. Yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting. Shocks was really doing such a good job as protector manager Kun for real. I really wanted to say thanks again to Shocks for keeping us like safe that night. Like I'm sure like the ones that were just wandering around didn't have any malicious intent of, obviously they probably just were like, oh look, it's my favorite streamers. I don't want to like seem like a dick about it, but you know, when we're just trying to hang out and then we see people following us, we felt a little like waffle time is sacred, no interruptions. So true, so true. You saw us around the escalator and kept walking because I knew you guys were away from Uwu Land. That was very nice of you. Like, if we didn't look like we were busy or anything, like we were completely fine with taking pictures and saying hi and stuff. But sometimes, I don't know, man. There were just a couple people that were lingering around. I don't understand. What the fuck? I've never experienced that kind of stuff before. I mean, I don't see any of that stuff as bad or like I'm sorry, malicious or anything. Like I know they had good intent, but yeah, maybe next time don't be a little weird like that. I'm sure I hope it doesn't sound like an asshole thing to say. Like I feel really bad for saying these things, but like what the fuck?
Is that a baka smell?
Baka smell?
I can smell it from miles away. There's a baka in here, isn't there?
There's a baka on your right bow.
I'm bow. Yes, I'm bow.